Hello, and thank you so much for joining another episode with me. And today I'm going to talk about how to create a life that really feels aligned and purposeful. And I always like to start with asking you a question. When was the last time that your life actually felt aligned? You're not on autopilot, no routine, and how you say you're not fine. And that is you want to be aligned. Because here's what most people won't admit to yourself is you have a job, the family, the title, the goals, and then you still feel completely out of sync with yourself. You wake up with heaviness to your heart and you really can't explain. You go through the motions, you feel completely lost. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do, but nothing feels like it's truly yours or even yourself. You feel disconnected from your own life. And I'm telling you, that is not a good feeling. You've stopped hearing the intuition, and then your days completely blur out and your energy feels drained before the day even starts. The minute you wake up. And the part that scares you most is that you can't pinpoint when that spark disappeared. You're completely lost. If this hits you at home, like you're really feeling that this is what's going on inside you, I want you to stay with me because this episode is where you start taking your life back and you own it, and nothing is going to get in the way. So, why does your life feel misaligned? Most people don't end up in lives that feel off. It's because they made one bad choice. The misalignment happens slowly because you made one bad choice or you made a mistake. And then there you go. It just crumbles down. You follow the path that feels safe. You choose what looks responsible. And you silent parts of yourself because you really don't want to disrupt the version of you and the version that people expect of you. And so you keep with this stability, you keep the momentum, even when the direction feels wrong for yourself. And then you get caught up in these roles: the provider, the achiever, the parent, the leader, the fixer, the one who holds everything together. And this is what you're telling yourself. And then in the grind of every single day, the real you, guess what? Gets completely buried. You don't even know where she is or where he is. It's not failure, guys. It's conditioning, it's survival. It's the pattern that almost everyone falls into. Alignment disappears when you stop choosing yourself. And what does alignment mean? I want to clear something up with you because alignment is not about being perfect or peaceful. Alignment is when your actions match your truth. It's when your choices match what you value. It's when your energy matches the direction that you're meant to go. It's it's really when what you do, who you are, and what you want. And when all of that happens, it gets aligned. It becomes clear. So the purpose is really not that job title. It's not that passion or project or something that you just have on your plate that you've been putting to the side. It is the purpose is the expression of who you are when you stop portraying yourself. So you're going to have to pull yourself back up. Alignment feels clarity. When you feel aligned, you feel completely confident. It's things start to feel at ease. It feels like, you're starting to come home to yourself. And it feels like, yes, oh my gosh, this is me. You know what? I maybe lost myself for a minute, but I'm bringing myself back. And the one of the biggest lies that people tell themselves is, I don't know what I want. I'm completely lost. I really don't. And then you start to either stay quiet or you start to ask everyone else. Even though you know what you want, but you start to get validation from other people. So when you say, I don't know what I want, you do know what you want. You've just buried it. You put yourself on the shelf, put yourself on the back burner. You ignored yourself. You ignored the whispers. You've shut down the ideas that felt too risky to take. You didn't want to come out of your comfort zone. You've dismissed your intuition because it didn't fit the plan. You labeled your desires as unrealistic or too late, or how about too selfish? When you say you don't know what you want, what you really are saying is, I'm afraid to want something different. And your purpose is unclear. Your permission is your own permission that you're giving yourself. So, here are the 3 steps of creating a life that feels aligned that I teach. The step 1 is, how about you tell the truth about what feels wrong? You can't change what you refuse to acknowledge. You just can't. So then you ask yourself, where am I forcing my life here? What completely drains me every freaking day of my damn life? Like, this is what you're telling yourself. What feels heavy or out of place? How about, what would I walk away from if I wasn't afraid? Your body knows the truth. Your mind knows the truth. Your energy knows the truth. You can't lie to what your mind is telling you. But your life will expose every area you're out of alignment. And step 2 is, I want you to reconnect to your inner voice. Your intuition is not lost. It's just buried under noise, and you are allowing it to. You're the one that's pushing it down to the ground and burying it. So then I want you to ask yourself, what do I want more of? What do I want less of? And what feels like me? And what no longer fits the person that I am becoming? Because your inner voice speaks to sensations in resistance and excitement and the pull towards something that you really can't explain. Listen to that pull, okay? Listen to that pull. Then step 3 is make one alignment choice every single day. Don't make it difficult. Make it simple. You don't need to complete a complete life reset for yourself. I don't want you to think that, oh my gosh, I have to reset my whole life and redo everything. Absolutely not. What you do need is consistent alignment. So say no when something is not right for you. It is okay. Say yes when something pulls you forward. It might feel a little scary, but you know when something's pulling you forward. A lot of times when you're being pulled to do something, you resist and it pulls back. But deep down inside, you're not aligned with it, knowing that you should have pushed forward. Take one step toward the life that you want, not the one that you're tolerating. Because the purpose reveals itself through alignment action, not perfection, not planning the right thing to do. It is action. You're not lost. You're really, truly not. You keep telling yourself you're lost. You're just waking up. You're waking up to the purpose that's aligned for you. You're realizing that life you built doesn't match the person you become. And that is being honest with yourself. And it's not that crisis or those challenges, it's that breakthrough. The alignment is not about burning everything completely down, shutting everything down, burying everything. It's about returning to yourself. It's about creating a life that feels honest, intentional, and completely alive. A life that fits you. You have control of the will. You get to choose the life that you want. If this episode spoke to you, I want you to share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Don't be shy, share it. You can download it, you can copy the link, forward it to a text message, because you never know who's struggling behind that steady face that you may not even think, like, on the outside, it looks like they have it together. But in the inside, they're completely broken, they're not aligned, and they've lost their self. Let's build a life that feels like home. That is magical. That is something to look forward to. As always, I want you to listen to your heart. Listen to your own intuition, because you have the full control of your life. Let's go, because I know and believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. You've got this. With gratitude, Nancy.